everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over Ice Mario, Ice Luigi, Fishin' Lakitu, and Boom Boom from Jakks Pacific. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. We've seen this Mario mold before, but not in these colors. This is Ice Mario. He looks wonderful. I love the inversion of color we usually see from Mario. A much brighter blue with a little bit brighter red. It's very nicely done. Looking closer, we have a deep red for the M, a deep black for the mustache, some nice highlights for the eyes, and some really good painted sideburns. The back of the head is very well done too. The body and legs look awesome as well. I know we've seen these molds a million times, but I gotta say, I would love some throwing hands or something. At least maybe some different hands you could plug in. We have this code in the back over here. The buttons are painted pretty well, and the shoes are painted pretty well also. A very nice figure overall, with these new knees too. I love them. I'm not really going to go over any articulation for these Marios because I've already gone over all the articulation for these Marios a long time ago. So here's the height for Ice Mario, standing at about just under 4 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches or so, next to regular Mario, Builder Mario, Fire Mario, and regular Mario with flat hands instead of fists. They all look really nice together, and Builder Mario is my favorite, but let me know yours in the comments. Ice Luigi looks awesome as well. The colors are really great on him too. A different kind of brighter green, more like a spring green on him, and a really bright blue that looks really nice on the figure. I love it. His eyes aren't as highlighted as Mario's, but they still look fine. His L on his head looks really great. There is some white paint coming off of that though. That's kind of weird on the top. His mustache looks really great. His sideburns aren't really painted as well as I thought they'd be, and his hair looks pretty nice. There's a streak of something over here. I'm not sure. More paint from his hair. Maybe a stray hair, but it looks fine overall. Luigi has the new legs just like Mario. I love this. Keep up the good work, Jakks. It looks really great on him. I wish he had throwing hands as well. And we have that same little code on the back, and his shoes look nice too. A little bit darker than Mario's as well on the bottoms and on the tops. He looks really nice though. Great figure. They each come with an ice flower, but oddly enough, they're painted differently. I really didn't check opening these figures, so I'm not sure which is which, but let me know which one you think belongs to who. Does the bright one belong to Mario, or does this one belong to Mario? Does the dark one belong to Luigi, or does this one belong to Luigi? Tell me in the comments. I'm not going to go over articulation for Luigi again because we've seen it a million times, but Ice Luigi stands at about 4 1/4 inches tall next to all the other Luigis. He looks great next to the regular Luigi with fists, Builder Luigi, Fire Luigi, and regular Luigi with open hands. They're all really great. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments. My favorite is Builder Luigi. Love him. Lakitu is the same figure we've seen before, looking really nice. His cloud is big and puffy. His skin is all golden kind of colored. His torso is a little lighter lemony color, and he has some black and dark green stripes on his shell, looking really great. His face has these cute big goggles with actually lenses on them, looking really nice. His tuft of hair is nice and rubbery, and he can swivel his head really well. His body, or lack thereof, is pretty neat. It has a couple articulation points here and there. You can swivel his arms around really nice. You can not really hinge them that much. They just swivel basically. You can hinge the elbow though up this far pretty much, not really that great, and you can swivel and surprisingly hinge his hand back and forth really nicely, and there's a hole for his accessory. That accessory is a fishing rod attached to a hook. It is attached to some string as well. It's pretty nice. The hook is not really that pointy, but pretty good. You can hook things to it, and the rod is made of string. The only issue is this may be out of line. I had to move it down a little bit, and this is kind of strangely crooked in a way. It fits in his hand pretty limply. It's an okay accessory at best. You can also have him dual wield his fishing rod, pretty much. Yeah, DreamWorks, eat your heart out. And lastly, you can swivel him on his stand and also take it off as a little bubble. Just put it back in. You can swivel him. It's pretty nice. And if you're wondering, Jakks Pacific fans, you can have Big the Cat hold the fishing rod pretty limply in his hand, but it does fit really nicely if you pose him well enough. So yeah, go nuts. This is really great. You can also store it on Big's belt loop right here. That's pretty cool. I just figured this out. It fits really well on him. It is pretty nice if you want to store him with the rest of your figures on a shelf. Here is the spiny throwing Lakitu and the fishing Lakitu. They both look really nice together. However, I like the old one better because it's more iconic to hold a spiny. I do think they should redo him and make the spiny a different color. It's sort of an orangey color versus the red. They clear that up, that'd be much better. I rarely see fishing Lakitu in these games, but at least he stands at about 4 inches tall or so, maybe 4 1/4 up to the hair tuft. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. And finally, we have Boom Boom, who I've been waiting for quite some time. I really like how he looks. Nice golden colors over here, darker brown over here, some mean eyes over there, and his teeth look really great. His nose looks really cute, and his abdomen looks really awesome. The legs are stumpy and short. He has a tiny tail and a shell with spikes on it. Now let's check out Boom Boom more in depth. Looking closer, they missed the mark a little bit on his eyebrows and nose. That's a shame. The teeth look pretty nice, although there is some chipping over here. That's a bummer. You can twist his head, but not all that much. I love the detailing on his abdomen. It looks really great. His stomach looks awesome. We do have a butterfly joint going back and forth. It does kind of spring back a little bit though, interestingly enough. His arm can go all the way around. There is a joint that goes up and down, but not really that great, honestly. It isn't that much articulation. His wrist can swivel and then go up and then in very nicely, and his nails are printed pretty well. But I think the stomach is the best part about the figure. As for the legs, they're kind of just there. You can swivel them a little bit though, and then move them up and down this far, and then not really hinge them in and out. The swiveling kind of does the trick though. He'll be in one position mostly though, in a hunched crouch. You can swivel his foot around at least, sort of up and down really nicely with the articulation, and there is some stuff over here that's kind of poorly printed. I don't know if there's a rush job or not, but this figure is pretty nice all things considered. They did a great job translating this figure from 2-inch to 4-inch. I just realized this now, but he does have a lot of inner shell workings with the paint, looking great on that front. Really nicely done. It's a gray instead of a black. They gotta redo this for all the other figures now. Here is the 4-inch Boom Boom, the 2.5-inch Boom Boom, and the 4-inch Mario and Luigi next to each other. They all look nice together, with Boom Boom standing at about just under 3 inches tall, maybe 2 3/4 inches tall, and he is pretty short. If he was a little bit bigger, I'd like him a bit more, but for now, he's pretty good. Not really a boss, but more like a henchman. And here's all the figures in the review, looking really nice together. They scale pretty well, except for Boom Boom. He could be way bigger. Overall, Ice, Boom, Lakitu. I really love the colors of the ice suits. They look great on Mario and Luigi. Sure, we got 2 different flowers and I'm not sure who belongs to who, but these are some really nice figures. Fishing Lakitu is a surprising choice. I like the character and figure, and I'm glad to see people who missed Lakitu get him, but I like him way better with the spiny instead of the fishing rod. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to give it to Big the Cat forever and sell the figure, but I really wish we could have had a different figure or character, or at least some spinies to go with him. Boom Boom looks great. His articulation is above and beyond. However, there is a spring back issue with the butterfly joints where you can't have both of them down at the same time. It's kind of frustrating. I do like how he looks, however, and a lot of little touches on him make him look great, but his scaling is way off. I feel like he should be way bigger, or at least the height of Mario and Luigi. If he was a larger character, maybe even at 6-inch scale or something, he'd be a way more imposing foe. If you're a fan of the Mario franchise, I would highly recommend picking up Ice Luigi and Ice Mario. They're wonderful. Fishing Lakitu if you want the fishing rod for Big the Cat, but maybe wait on Boom Boom on clearance. He just isn't that great of a figure, or at least in scale with something I would have fight Mario and Luigi. But make no mistake, if you want to fish for some great figures, fish in the Jakks Pacific. So which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.